My neighbor called me last night and told me that he's selling his farm, and he's not the only person that has called me. Could you know the reason why someone could leave that livestock business? Because you would have invested a lot, money, time, and other resources that accompany that business. But why could you wake up one morning and you decide to sell off that farm of yours, or change the channel of what you have been doing to other agricultural products, or not even agriculture, you go to other ventures? In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 things or 5 reasons why someone could change from livestock keeping, or why could you sell off that farm of yours before making 5 years. So guys, stick with me till the end of this video. I'm very sure you'll be knowing why your neighbor, why you see many news or you see many advertisement when some people are selling their farms. The first thing is over expectation from farm owners. Many people start these farms with over expectation. Yes, they could go to some people, tell them this, you see, this business is very profitable, and in this period of time you're going to earn this amount of money. If you invest this, please don't start small, you start big, you start with this amount of money, you start with $1 million, you start with 500, you start with 100,000, you are going to get a lot of money. After 1 year you're going to do this. Yes, those are some of the things that they will tell you. If you don't get to a genuine person to tell you the truth, before you look at the benefits of the farm or the benefits of what you're going to get from this business, please first look for the challenges. Some of the big challenges that hit us. We have a lot of challenges that we get in these businesses. For example, today I have woken up with a sad face. I lost one goat of mine, but that goat had history, had some attachment on me. I had many memories for it, but because of some issues, it got certain problems. The good thing, at night I was available at the farm. I saw what was happening. We made sure that we can give it some medication, some first aid, some other things, but the condition continued to worsen even up the morning. So after praying, I decided to slaughter this goat because it was really in pain that I had seen. It couldn't even stand up. So I decided to slaughter it. Those are certain things that come and hit us. But are we supposed to leave that venture because of that? My answer is no. The Baganda say ekijomanyi kinyaga bitono. So it came when I'm aware that anytime it can happen. And yes, life goes on. And could I sell off the remaining ones just because I have lost the one? My answer is why? Is this one weighing the same amount with the remaining ones? My answer is no. You need to come into this business. Don't over expect. We shall tell you the exact thing. I'm going to tell you that goat farming really gives certain stress. It gives stress. You will lose your kids because of certain managerial issues. You will lose even the adult goats. You're going to do these people who are doing free range, they are going to take animals for grazing, and few of them will come back. Others have got, they have been stolen. So those uncertainties, if you are not over expecting from that venture, then you can continue operating. But still, you need to put up provisions of how you can minimize those uncertainties that can hit you in the due course of your business. The next thing is lack of knowledge while starting. It is obvious that some people will say that I will learn through the process. That is very right, and I agree with you at a certain percentage, but still that one cannot give you a guarantee that you will thrive in that critical moment of starting, and you see that you make your farm to last more than 5 years. What do you need? You go and research. You research, you surf the internet, you go physically if you can access those people that are doing that what you want to do, acquire some knowledge, combine that knowledge, see who is not exaggerating. I'm telling you, this app, the YouTube, there are many videos. There is a video that you can even find with the same title like mine, but they will not tell you the truth. But I'm telling you the truth, goat farming is tricky. Goat farming is tricky. If you're going to do goat farming, you have to really be lenient in the knowledge that you're going to acquire. Every person will tell you what is working for him. It is you to sit on the drawing table and you decide what you are supposed to do. For example, what I can tell you, you can go to some farms, you find when their housing is down and you just copy and paste. Yet he might be lucky that the area that he is, they rarely receive rain. And yes, the grounds are always dry. But your environment is always attacked by heavy rains. It is having wind rains. It is also having a lot of flooding and what? You also copy and paste. Are you going to thrive in that business? My answer is no. So please, first know what a goat needs. If you're going to do feedlot, that is bull fattening, what does that business require of you? Yes, you have gone to many farmers that are doing such a business, but you sitting down with a professional to guide you on what you have acquired, are you going to copy and paste? In farming, I would say copy and paste, it is one of the nightmare that you can ever regret doing or dreaming. When you go to my farm and you copy and paste, if you can copy and paste but based on certain factors, that according to where Kimdi farm is located is in the central Uganda. Also, my farm is in the central Uganda, meaning the weather could be the same. Some other environment aspects could be the same. Animal behaviors and animal adaptability could be the same. So that one is easy for you. But not coming from northern Uganda or southern Uganda or any other cold environment, and you do what I do without sitting down and analyze what is best for your farm. So guys, acquiring knowledge, even us, we keep on acquiring knowledge. We don't have it all, because I'm in poultry, I'm in goats, I'm in cattle, I'm in other ventures, but still I'm not doing well in all of those, to be honest with you. That is what I can tell you. I keep on learning from various people. I also watch different YouTube channels. I also go to various farms and I learn, I relearn, I explore what I don't know. That is what I'm telling you people. Acquiring knowledge, if you know something, don't be rigid. If there is someone who's doing it differently and it is performing well, if you can change the way you have been doing it and that change cannot affect you, cannot affect your business, please do it. Learning, I'm telling you that you have to be with that knowledge, but that knowledge is not limited to the time. You have to do it before starting. You have to continue doing it even though you have started, until when you decide that no, I'm no longer interested in this business. Another very deadly aspect, that is the management. You might be with your money, you might put up very expensive structures, you might buy very expensive goats, you might put your farm on an agritourism standard. You can do everything that is required and you can bring up all the equipments that are needed to run that business of yours. But now you sit down and you say that I have invested a lot. Why would I invest another money in putting up labor? Why would I spend a lot on labor costs? I'm assuring you now, you're losing the track. You're leaving the lane, because the management is one of the pillars that will protect your investment. Livestock keeping is seated on 4 pillars. That is the nutrition, breed, management, and housing. If all of those pillars are tackled well in a sensible manner, no need of you crying because of the business is going to break down or the business is going to fail. Management, I'm talking about hiring incompetent personnel. I'm talking about hiring unskilled labor that are going to work into your farm. 90% of what I have experienced and what I hear from my fellow farmers and my friends is many challenges that make them to fail come about management, how they handle management, the type of workers that they are using, and they end up failing because of that. So I'm telling you guys, even though someone is going to ask for a big amount of money according to what other farms are giving in hand, but you don't know what they are losing in the long run. Someone might ask for 1 million when he knows the veterinary services, he's going to treat your animals, he's going to see the pastures, how they are working, he's going to oversee what is being done at the farm. And yet you bring someone who does not know anything about it. If you know that you have a chance of training your worker, please you do that. Otherwise you're going to cry like we are crying. We are not going to be telling you things that farming we don't have challenges. Wallahi, we have challenges and many hitters. Few people will tell you about that. You can lose your cow, you keep on losing this and that, but still we keep on moving. Let nobody tell you that farming is a very straight path. No. There is a lot of obstacles that we get. I'm being honest to you. But still, like any other business, they have issues. But now, it is your responsibility to sit down and you analyze and you try to minimize those losses. If you do that, then if the profits are higher and the losses are little, that is a business. Never think that there is no loss in a business. That is absolutely wrong. I know you can do it. Still, I always say that farming is not for weak-hearted people. You have to come when you're strong. You have to make sure that you stand firmly on your two legs and you decide. You have to make decisions very fast and you have to make sure that you do everything well. The management issue, make sure that you give it your all. Be careful when you're deciding on which management strategies you're going to put up at your farm, like medication, casual workers, grazing system, feeding system. All of those go into the management issue. So guys, that is what I can talk about. But if you need a prolonged consultation about it, you contact us via our website, via our email, via our contacts that are always there. We shall really make sure that we can help you to thrive in this business. Either you're having a big farm or a small farm, we can help. I know all those farms are getting challenges. Another thing is lack of time for your farm. Many people put up such ventures, but they end up not giving them enough time. Guys, that is a very bad thing. If you have decided to do farming, then you have to make sure that you give it time to supervise your property. This will help you. It will help you a lot and knowing the ins and downs of that business. If you leave this business to those people that you don't know, to your managers, to your casual workers, I'm assuring you that by the time you find out, you will see that your business is really going down. So I caution you, if you know that you're not going to get time or strategies of supervising your farm, the cameras, surveillance cameras and other sorts of things, then it is better for you to make sure that you do have time for your farm. So guys, that is very important. The last aspect is you starting the business without a business proposal. Many people are underlooking that business proposal thing, but I'm assuring you that you're losing a lot, because the main thing that I usually see is seeing the targets, making your targets, what you do want to achieve in a certain period of time. And if that time comes and you cross-check yourself, have you achieved it? What are some of the things that have made you not to achieve it? Make sure that you put in place those 5 things. If those 5 things are in place, I'm assuring you of a sure win, and your farm is going to maneuver and go beyond 5 years, 10 years. Those are the farms that you hear that it is 100 years old, 20 years old, just because they are putting up things that you as a beginner you might undermine. So guys, share this information to anyone that you know might really need to hear this, because sharing is caring. Our videos are educative and we make sure that we give you the quality of the information that will help you to thrive in this business. I'm talking about livestock business, goats, sheep, cattle and other categories that can come over. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have liked this video, as well as sharing it. Let us catch up in our next video.